Put the mask on the mind first. The plane is not crashing. The dream is. But you still panic when the air gets thin. You still reach for someone else's face. You still forget your own breath. Because the ego has trained you to help out there and neglect the one thing that actually needs rescue: your mind. You were told to put the oxygen mask on first so you don't lose consciousness trying to save someone else. But this isn't about a plane. This is about your perception. The plane is a parable. The plane is the body. The cabin pressure is the ego's thought system. The oxygen mask is forgiveness. And the people gasping around you, they're not strangers. They are your projections. You boarded this illusion thinking it was real. You thought you were flying somewhere. You thought you had a role to play: helper, healer, hero. But the altitude was always artificial, and the turbulence came from your own unconscious guilt. You never left the ground, mighty companion. You just fell asleep on the runway and started dreaming of sky. Put the mask on the mind first. Before you reach to comfort, question. Before you try to heal, remember. Before you check on them, check your thoughts. Because if you still believe they're broken, your love becomes a performance. And if you still believe they're separate, your compassion becomes control. That's not care. That's confusion. You can't give what you haven't received. You can't share peace if you don't remember where it is. You can't recognize their wholeness if you're still denying your own. So you breathe. You stop playing the rescuer. You put the mask on the mind first. The ego says, they need me. The ego loves emergencies. It wants you on edge. It wants you scanning for crisis, looking for signals, misreading silence. Why? Because when you're trying to fix someone else, you don't have to face yourself. It will tell you they're slipping, that they're hurting, that they need your voice, your presence, your strength. And if they reject your help, even better. Now the ego gets to play both victim and savior. It gets to say, see, I was only trying to help. But what it was really trying to do was reinforce the dream. The mirror in the cabin. On most planes, there's a tiny mirror near the ceiling, right above the oxygen mask compartment. Flight attendants use it to check if you're conscious. But in the dream, the mirror is spiritual. And the one who needs to wake up is you. Stop checking on others before checking your perception. Stop assuming something is wrong just because it feels wrong. Stop giving your power away by pretending it's their mood, their behavior, their distance. Nothing outside of you can pull away unless you pull back from yourself. Final descent. You want to be helpful? You want to be loving? You want to be safe? Then stop trying to breathe through someone else's mask. Stop diagnosing illusions and calling it discernment. Stop dragging unconscious guilt through the cabin and blaming the turbulence on them. The only breath that matters is the breath of clarity. The only rescue that heals is remembering the truth. The only help that saves is forgiveness. So before you reach for their face, return to your mind. Put the mask on the mind first.